The banner leads
Can you hear the approaching ruin?
So we can get the defense break in first. We're pretty chillin'. Like that. See, that's what was supposed to happen in that earlier match, guys. Really solid aggro unit. She has one of the best asses in E7. Thank you, Tristan. Thank you for your insight. I see. Oh, please. I really don't want to have to... Ah! Don't make me go shop refresh. Hey, I'm not shop refreshing. I'm just clicking this today. I'll shop refresh next month. Oh, perfect. Okay, halfway down the pity. It's not the worst. Let's talk about Flagbearer Sigret, right? So she is mainly played as a high effectiveness debuffer, where you could use her feasibly to like set up a turn. The way it looks like, you get the Soulburn here, you target one sucker, and your entire team ganks them, right? You land 3 attacks in. It pushes her by 30%, and then also for this, I mean, overall her push margin is like, what, 60%? And then you're using the rest of your characters to like bridge the gap. And once you get the second turn, you're stripping 2 more, and then you're inflicting a 2-turn fear, followed by decreased combat readiness. This is non-contact. This is super strong. God damn, that ass goes crazy. I forgot what I was gonna say, man. Shit. The challenge with her, she's only like 118 or 119 base speed. This is like the same thing as Ahmed before the exclusive equipment. So she's both an opener and a little bit of a follow-up. Now her weakness is that she's not super fast. So you're gonna have to either invest in a lot of speed gear, or you have to play in a team structure where you're not afraid of being outsped. You could probably play aggro. You could probably play a little bit of standard turn 2 with her as well. The thing that makes her playable is the fact that she has increased evasion. So I could see a world where you're going immunity evasion and you're just going to play her through a Zeo, play her through a Ran. And then as far as her skill up go, the S1 is where you could probably be a little bit budget and just not put anything in. But it seems like 75% chance of silence is really good, especially if you're going super fast. And if you land the silence, you also do a check and you CR push them back. I think the one you have to max is the S2. There's no debate about it. It is what it is. And I think the S3 you probably want to max as well. But at the very least, I pick up both -1 turn cooldown if you're willing to take your chances with the debuff, right? It's just debuff chances. Would you recommend a new player roll for Sigret or Young Senya? If I were being honest, both. Flash, hit this. Elbrus Ritual Sword Bellion. I'm told that was a 20% chance to proc. Maybe I gotta stop clicking this on characters without a lot of HP. We hit him with a 2-turn fear. Doesn't matter what I click here. Freerun's dead. Maybe it was, I have to do this. I have to pilfer her HP. The stealth doesn't really matter because we're hiding behind boss anyway, and now it's the Renak's job to keep the boss alive. Let's see if we can make him regret doing that, guys. Silence? Nice. Game's over. Okay, initial vibe, guys, really solid aggro unit. She gives you a lot of options to both play a lot of combos and go fast, or if they pivot down, she can kind of adapt pretty well and play equally slow. That's what I think was like really good about characters like Racing Sigrid, Helly, and Lua. Like you can have combos where you're looking to just set up and then OTK them, or if they're just like way too tanky, she's pretty good at adapting. So we can get the defense break in first. We're pretty chillin'. Like that. See, that's what was supposed to happen in that earlier match, guys. Let's see how that looks. Vildra goes. I thought all the other characters were supposed to attack. That's odd. That's what's supposed to happen. Do you guys see how flexible she is as an aggressive unit? You have so many options to just play around her. And then now Boss Runka solos free run, it's GG. Apparently it's by position. Yeah, because Boss was neither the fastest unit nor is she the highest CR unit, right? Yeah, and then we drain her of all her stacks. Good impression so far? Yeah, she's really flexible. I like flexible units. I'm mostly a for fun player now. I'm very competitive, but I play for fun. My guy might be oinking a tad hard here. You not him, bro. A handful of people could outspeed me at 12 speed. At plus 12, you not one of them. Do you guys see why I like Amit so much? She just has such good synergy. Like, if you win the race with her plus any imprint, you automatically just win the game. I mean, is my strays not just gonna eat him alive now? Like, what's going on? What am I missing? Now, I want you guys to remember, I could play like this every game, but because we're testing new units, I have not been playing like this. And I think that's gonna be one of the problems with Sigret is like, she's the same base speed as Ahmed without the exclusive equipment. We were basically raw racing there. I'm gonna go on a limb at S3 here. I guess I shouldn't have clicked that, but it is what it is, so it's fine. Let's just kill her anyway. Oh yeah, Opsig is really good, guys. There's a reason why I cannot stop playing this Sigrid, and it's because she's just good. I don't know who that was obvious or not obvious to. Ah, there it is, there it is. I'm fairly sure my Sigrid is dead, though. Unfortunately. Wait, can I get a dodge here? One, two, three, four. He's also out of cleanse. He's out of cleanse, he's out of revive. I just have to ape him here. Yeah, nice dual attack, idiot. Okay. I need you guys to understand, this is the most skillful character alive. Yeah, you thought Yolha could 1v4? Let me show you to the original 1v4. She's easy to build. She's easy to build if you have speed gear. Yeah, definitely. How did I build her, guys? I literally sorted my entire account by speed. I just picked one of the fastest pieces for all of them. I just kept picking all the fast pieces. Okay, good enough. Put on whatever boots. Good enough. Was that difficult? No. She's a very easy character to build. Rolling her gear is the hard part because she wants to be fast. That's every single opener. A solid 7 out of 10 unit. No, this is like a 8.5 out of 10. Maybe like even a 9 out of 10. I would probably put her on a very similar tier to Ahmed. I would say she's maybe about 0.5 points to 1 point behind Ahmed. Did you yap about Goblet of Oath on her? I actually think this is a pretty decent artifact. My issue with this is it doesn't scale your evasion. Zio is a very powerful character right now. A 50-50 might be too good of a deal for some of these monkeys on the ladder. I'ma just say it, guys. Some of these Zio pickers are straight fucking monkeys, and if you give them a 50-50, they'll take it. If you're comfortable with taking a 50-50 into Zios, or you pre-ban Zio, I think Goblet of Oath is really good. Is there any other artifacts I would think about running if it's not for Goblet of Oath or her own? I think Secret Our Storm Sword is defensive. Her own is for turn chaining for dedicated aggro and cleave players. I don't know if it's obvious, guys. I'm really not a fan of RNL. Here's the thing. If you're in a scenario where RNL is gonna win, you're probably already winning anyway. I don't think she's tanky enough to be able to take advantage of proof. I do think Silver Rain is quite good though. I'm a very big fan of Silver Rain. You can have very high uptime for attack buff depending on the character you play. I also don't feel too good about Silver Rain considering that in a longer match, right? If you think about the best characters in the game, guys. If you're playing Free Ren, she gives herself attack buff. If you're playing Spirit Eye Celine, gives herself attack buff. A lot of times you get countered by Lionheart Sermia, so you're playing Green Celine, gives herself attack buff. There's like almost infinite ways to give the characters you want to be playing with attack buff. This one's okay. If you are playing Sigret and you're faster than them, then removing their souls ain't gonna do shit. Unless you are specifically playing this to tech into a Free Ren, in which case you're still going to need another source of soul removal. For her, she wants her souls like off rip, right? You want to be able to rip the S2 turn 1. So this doesn't really really help, but if you are a S3 player and you're teching into the free run, I guess you could fear the free run and take 10 souls off of her. It's not the worst. I would say this is mostly a tech into free run. It's not a generally applicable artifact, because if you get outsped, well, they're gonna be able to use their souls and cleave you. What are the strongest S1 units? You're thinking about it wrong. You don't think about the strongest S1 units. You just pair her with the strongest units, period. The strongest units right now are the strongest S1 units. Like, that's it. It's not that deep. Like, guys, like, don't think about playing the game and try to get perfect at everything. Just have shit be good enough. Good enough will net you the win most of the time. If I go low on speed, how low should I go? What do you think is the slowest nurse or the fastest nurse Yolha in your rank? Just be faster than that, because that's probably the most common thing you're gonna have to play against. Yeah, so as far as this character goes, I actually like her a lot. She's a very flexible opener support. This is one of the... I'm not gonna say she's like gonna be able to break the game, because there are a lot of ways to counterplay against her, right? For one, you can always just cleave her. So she should only be a character where I would say most of the time you're playing her, you are looking to pick her on 3. If it's not an Ahmed game, it's not a Briar Witch game, right? Because right now for aggro players, it's opener on 3 meta. So she's actually a really good flexible, either pick 3 or pick 2 opener, I would say. Once you have her locked in, you kind of have the option to just play her with any combination of good characters. She's not very specific in like who she wants to work with. You can actually tutor the order the attacks go out in. But when you S2 with her and she's in the top slot, the front unit goes first, followed by the bottom unit, followed by the back unit. That's kind of the order. I'm not sure if there's a specific order, like it goes counter, or if it goes clockwise, or if it's just top, front, bottom, back, or something like that. I think she's an awesome aggro character that takes pivots very well into slower compositions. As far as for whether or not she's like a must pull, I mean, the general advice is just don't miss a limited unit in this game. But if you have to choose between her or Young Senya, like a lot of people's been asking. Also, shout out to my boy Tristan Wolf for answering this. Young Senya is a bit of an older character, so there's gonna be a lot more ways for her to come back on. If you're a whale, you can get limited only selectors every time there's one of those like big, super juicy whale shops. If you're free to play, eventually come back on one of those like choose your own banners with limited characters. They do those quite often. I would say about 3 times a year or so. But I would say I wouldn't really think about I fucking lost my... Guys, try formulating a logical thought while staring at that ass is like challenge level impossible. I can't do this, guys. Okay, I need to just close my eyes, okay? You should just pick up this character, put her on like your first or second fastest set, depending on what you play right now. Pick her with Zeo, pick her against Zeo. And being a thief, obviously she can use her own artifacts. Secret Art Storm Sword is actually pretty sneaky. A lot of stuff you can do. She's very flexible, and that I like her a lot for. The only thing I would do differently is I would recommend probably a HP or defense necklace, and I think your mileage is gonna go a lot further. This is a pretty strong unit. Do not recommend you skipping any limited units. All limited characters are awesome, and I think this one, not really an exception. Even if you're new and you don't have like the speed gear, there's plenty of ways to play her turn 2 or in a controlled environment like Guild War or Arena. You don't have to hop into RTA with her, and especially if you are limited on the options of opener characters. You didn't take Conqueror Lilius from Fallen Lands, you don't have Ahmed, you weren't here for the Renac. Yeah, this is gonna be a character that's just very handy to play. Yeah, so she does a lot of awesome things. Hope the video was helpful, and if you found it helpful, you can always support smaller channel like this one by liking the video and commenting. And if you have any other questions regarding the character or strategies, feel free to drop by the Discord. And on top of the characters, we also have the stats catalog and as well as PvP guide for every character. So I'll make sure to have the resource available for you guys no matter what you do. It's gonna be it from me for this video. Hope you guys have a great one and stay safe wherever you guys are. Take it easy. See ya.